Hello friends, myself Dr. Bobde DH from City Borough College Shirur, Department of Physics. Friends, we know that in new curriculum of Savitribai Phule University, Pune, in the syllabus of physics as per new CBCS pattern, in practical section, there are 5 experiments which are newly introduced. Out of these 5 experiments, I have set all these 5 experiments in my laboratory. Today we are going to discuss about first one practical, that is the surface tension of mercury by Ferguson method. So let us move towards the experimental setup of this surface tension of mercury by Ferguson method. I will discuss in detail which parts are used in this experiment and so on. We know, friends, this one is the container in which water is filled. The output of this container is connected to the tube, rubber tube. This is the rubber tube which is connected to this one container. Then this one rubber tube is connected to the manometer. This is the manometer. In the manometer, water is filled for taking the difference height. Then the second terminal of the manometer is connected to also the rubber tube, and the second end of this rubber tube is connected to the capillary. One small thin wire of copper is inserted through the bore of this one capillary. Okay, in this beaker, mercury is taken, whose the surface tension we have to measure. This is the mercury which is filled in the beaker. The wire which is inserted through the bore of this one capillary is shown here. The tip of the wire and the level of the mercury are at the same level. Okay, or the tip of the copper wire is at the surface of this one mercury. Then second one simple circuit is connected here. This is small battery 1.5 volt supply. One terminal of this one 1.5 volt supply is connected to the green wire, and this green wire is directly inserted into the mercury beaker. Then second terminal of this one supply is connected to the copper wire. This copper wire is connected to the small bulb. This is the bulb. 2-watt bulb is connected in series with this one circuit, and the second terminal of this bulb is connected to the thin wire which is inserted along the bore of the given capillary. So this is the experimental setup, full setup of this surface tension of mercury by Ferguson method. Now I am going to discuss step by step how this one experiment works. Okay. So friends, at first we observe the container, which is at suppose 1.5 feet height. Now I am going to decrease the height of this given container. If I decrease the height of the given container slowly, then what happens? The pressure inside the manometric liquid is exerted. Okay, so I am going to again decrease the height. Okay, if we increase the height, then what happens? The pressure inside the manometric liquid increases. So as to what happens? This second one meniscus decreases in height, and the first one water level increases in the height. So H1 is greater than H2. Okay, but if I decrease the height of the given container, so as to what happens? Pressure inside the manometer decreases. Once pressure decreases, then we observe that the height of the meniscus of the water increases. Okay, we observe this one meniscus. Okay, so there is a slow increase in the height of the water level. This is only due to decrease in the pressure. Okay, so if there is decrease in the pressure, then what happens? This decrease in the pressure exerts on the mercury. Okay, so in this one mercury we have a copper wire, and the copper wire is deep inserted into the given capillary. Okay, the tip of the copper wire is along the surface of the mercury. But when I again decrease the height of the container, then the decrease in the pressure takes place. Now the meniscus is at 74 centimeter. Okay, this is the meniscus of the water which is at centimeter, and the first one meniscus is at height approximately 16.5 centimeter. Okay, now if I decrease the height of the given container, then what happens? The pressure again decreases. The pressure inside the given the given water decreases. So due to decrease in pressure, what happens? The rise of the mercury takes place. The mercury which is filled in this one beaker, this rise of the mercury takes place. We know that when the mercury is filled in the beaker, and if the capillary is inserted into the mercury, then the meniscus of the mercury is lower to the surface of the mercury. Now in case of water, if we dip the capillary, then the rise of the liquid takes place, and the rise is somewhat at higher side of the surface of the water. Okay, now if we consider there is again decrease in the height of the container, then we observe the reading. That reading is here. You see the height difference. So I am decrease the height of the container, so the second height H2 increases. Okay, again I decrease the height of the container so as to there is glow of the bulb, and that glow of the bulb is shown in this one video. You see the light which is emitted from the bulb. Okay, this is only due to decrease in the pressure. Once there is decrease in the pressure, then we observe the light. Now if I increase the height of the container, then bulb gets off. Okay, but there is a proper difference in height of the two levels of the mercury, the two levels of the water, at which the bulb glows. Okay, so at this pressure difference we measure the two values of H1 and H2. Here in this case H1 is approximately 70 and H2 is approximately 12 centimeter. Okay, so if we take H1 and H2, these two values of the heights, then at these two heights we obtain the light. Again, if we consider there is increase in the height of the container, then there is a change in the pressure difference. But at typical value of the pressure difference, we obtain the light, and that light is observed at this pressure difference. So at this typical value of the two H1, H2 values, we obtain the light, or this bulb gets glow. Okay, so this is about the total experimental setup of this surface tension of mercury by the Ferguson method. And here in this case we use the formula to measure the surface tension of the mercury, and we measure the final value of the surface tension by using the formula which is written in our set. Thanks a very lot.